Hello everybody, and welcome back to NomadCraft. It's been a while, so I'm just gonna skip all the preamble and get started. First off, I am now connected to the Nether Highway. I helped finish off a little bit of this, and then I connected my road. So I built all of this part, and just connected it all the way to my own nether portal space. Just copied the pattern all the way over. But then at the end, I've made this room, which the building materials sort of reflect what my fundamental design philosophy or block palette of sorts is, with the rest of the island, as you'll soon see, which is purple and white and dark colors. I didn't end up using this though. Here we have my gold for my safety suit for the nether for walking around, and this nice little exit tunnel that I've made with places to look for ghasts, of course. But yeah, this is all a very nice, you can see the remnants of my prior sort of smaller attempt to keep myself safe in that little bunker area. And of course, here we have the main nether portal, which I made nice and wide. Now let's go to the island. Here we are on the island! So you come out onto this archway, which is the entrance of the island. This was the very first thing that I built that was kind of settled. Not the tent, I mean. And it's just kind of a cool archway slash staircase to get up to the portal, as well as an entryway for those coming in by boat. You know, you saw me with the path earlier. And then we move on to the second thing I built, which was these towers. Now, this main tower here is where I'm keeping all of the cats. The cows, yeah, don't mind the cows. Don't mind the cows. The cows are fine. I'm dealing with it. But here are all the cats, nice and safe in their tower. I don't have all the types yet. Kind of hoping to get all of them just for fun. And let's see, up here we have a bridge over to the top of the main tower. This is the only way to get up here. And up here is where I store all of my little treasures. So we have my ender chest here, as well as a secret little box for myself. And that's what I first made for a while, and then I took a long break because I had to build the main base. And it took a lot of work. First off, here's the, where the tent used to be, and now it's, Creamsicle's little pen area. And over here, I made this after the base was made, but it's smaller, so let's take a peek first. The tops are cascading staircases of water, and the shape is a little bit similar to a shape that you might remember from my previous, homeworld. That was the sort of shape that my first house was, so you might notice that if you are a keen observer. And we have curtains of water coming down here to help irrigate the crops, but you know, it's just, and these lights here, so it's just a nice place for me to grow some food to eat and food to feed the animals. Now, before we enter, let's go over this bridge, and under here is where I plan to be growing things. Like if I plan to grow some mushrooms for my store, as well as growing chorus fruit trees. Now, under here you can see some decoration. The block palette for this has been blackstone, quartz, purpur, crimson plank, amethyst, and purple concrete. That's been all of them. Yeah, that's all of the stuff. Oh, and crying obsidian and obsidian. But so we have this bridgeway up here, as well as this big supporting arch, those other crescent supports, these big circles, as you can see here, that intersect with the building itself, as well as these ridges on the roof. A lot of this was I had a general plan, and then it turned into improv. And you'll see here is an opening for people to fly into, and there is a viewing platform. So lots of details and things going on in here. Lots of stripes and curves and all sorts of things. And here, right here, I plan on having an entrance to a mine shaft. So that'll be for, like, next episode, where I'll dig down to the bottom. And so we go up here, and then this is the elevator up here. And over onto the bridge. The roof of this bridge. It took so much work. I had to make it and remake it like 3 times. So you enter in, and this is the first floor. Over here is my little gifted message that I have been saving this whole time. Very high ceiling and a big old window here. And over down this way is just an enchanting table and some bookshelves. I plan on maybe putting some workstations here to fill up the space and have those workstations ready and usable, but I wasn't sure what configuration to put them in, so they're not done yet. This is where I'm going to be storing books and lapis later. And just for, like, if I have some gear that I just want to throw something on, like some temporary stuff, you know, just, like, throw on some iron things to, you know, go somewhere that I don't want to lose any diamond armor in. And over here is just couches and a table. It's just a couch and a table. You can see the sky really well here. You can see the moon and the sun when they're rising and setting right across from each other here, and it's a really nice view. So that leads us upstairs, up these amethyst stairs, and I don't know if you've noticed, but there's wallpaper, very fancy wallpaper on this inside. I used a lot of amethyst, just so it was something different on the inside walls from what's on the outside, because on the outside is those big semicircle curves. And the inside here is a checkerboard of crimson wood. Now, here is my big old storage and smelting and crafting space. And my bed. So, all of my chests with all of my stuff. Not all of them have fully finished signs. I need some glow squid. But, you know, just the way I've been currently organizing things, just different stones and ice and wool and dirt, gravel, drops, gems and minerals, miscellaneous blocks, food items, you know, stuff like that. And through here, you know, someone can fly in and out if they so desire. And the bed right here, and I have lava dripping into these cauldrons to fuel these furnaces. And here is where I'm going to be storing empty buckets, just in case I need more buckets of lava and that sort of thing. Whew, so that's basically it. Big ol' plans for later, but most of my time has just been getting settled, figuring things out, just kind of with myself, and this project, and you know, just building as I can and keeping going. And I am so happy to finally reach this point. It's taken a lot of work, a lot of thinking, and I'm so much less stressed now that I have a place to call home. But that doesn't mean we're totally done, of course. So right over this way, I actually plan on building some sort of visual element, some sort of light attraction show of some sort. I think that'll be very entertaining. And over on the mountaintop, I plan on building a proper lounge, hopefully with music. That'll take a bit, because I plan to do it in a similar building style as all of these, just kind of doing shapes when the shapes come to me. But it'll be really nice, and it'll hopefully be a place where people can go and stay to visit me while being a little bit out of harm's reach, let's say. They'll be kind of safe up here, you know, not ending up like the cows. I don't want them to end up like the cows. And I also plan to build a dock here, and then on the other side, over here. And then I also plan on having a little quaint little bench or something to sit right here and look at this expanse. Now, for decorations, I plan on placing sea pickles all around the base of the island, because coming from this direction, and I think this direction only, are drowned. And I hate being sniped by drowned, because I've been sniped by drowned on this coast specifically this whole time I've been here, and I am tired of it. So I'm going to be lighting up the ocean floor around the base of the island. I have a starting set of some sea pickles that I can grow and plant just all around the island underwater to light it up a bit and make things a little safer. And I also plan on placing amethyst clusters around, and hopefully planting some chorus trees, just so that it's a little less barren. Just kind of give it a little bit more oomph and add more from this whole purple theme that I've got going on. And if anybody has any other ideas that can fit this theme, because all I've got is amethyst clusters and trees. Oh yeah, I need to build a path here. I forgot about that. I need to do that too. But if anybody has any ideas for things to just fill empty spaces of corners and stuff like these, I am happy to hear it, because I don't have any ideas. But I think we're getting close to the point where I can invite people over. I have this to hide my face if I feel the need. And, you know, I think it's gonna work out. You know, I've made it so that nobody is unnecessarily touching any of the once was, and if they're smart and don't, like, live here and climb on it, I'm sure they'll be okay, probably. But, you know, besides from the cows, which I'm not sure how to fix, you know, everything's good. You know, I have a portal, I have an animal pen, which I want to fill with sniffers. I want at least 1 or 2 sniffers in here. And, you know, I have a proper house with storage and a bed and everything, and I have food production. So once I start digging out the mine, I'll have everything I need, and I won't need to keep on traveling over to spawn to, like, grab stuff. So, well, except for, like, bulk things. But I've certainly eaten up all of the quartz that has been gathered by everybody. Lots of quartz. But yeah, it's been quite a journey of dealing with myself and things around me. And, you know, I'm just so happy to be settled once again, and now it's time to move forward.